Unlike most electric vehicles, this car can be plugged into a normal 220-volt outlet.
Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to our channel. Believe it or not, Tesla Model 3 was not the most sold EV in China. It's a car that's a GM partnership that actually beat Model 3 in terms of units sold, with 15,000 cars sold in China last month. Let's have a look at how this $4,000 electric car is dominating China. American-Chinese joint venture SAIC Motors are taking the Chinese market by storm with their Mini EV, with sales rivaling even the likes of Tesla. But what does it mean for companies for China and for the rest of the world? There seems to be quite a distinct barrier around China when it comes to trading. Things don't quite work as they do between the US and, let's say, the UK. Restrictions are placed upon what can be imported as well as exported via its borders, but Chinese motor company SAIC, the name behind the revival of British brand MG, has teamed up with multinational giant General Motors to come up with a mass-market electric car. The only thing long about this car is its name. It's called a Wuling Huangguang Mini EV. Its size is anything but long at 2.9 meters in length. It's a whole meter shorter than the proudly British Mini hatchback. Even the classic Mini was between 10 and 20 centimeters longer than the latest Chinese EV at less than 1.5 meters wide. There's no doubt this car will be perfect for the city. In fact, that's where the creators see most of the revenue being generated, with buyers opting for a smaller and more economical city car, as well as first-time and older buyers who are looking for a cheap set of wheels. With a selling price of nearly $4,200 US, the small electric Mini EV of the Chinese automaker attracts tens of thousands of customers to order after a short time of launching into the market. China's government is serious about pollution reduction and becoming the global lead in adopting and promoting innovation of electric vehicles, Sean Rain, managing director of the China Market Research Group, told the BBC. One journal article suggests that Chinese roads vary between 2.85 and 3.75 meters wide, the latter more than double the width of this tiny EV. Nevertheless, its boxy design and comparably high stance, just over 1.6 meters, means it's perfectly designed for lugging all the city essentials around. If you Google EV car, the pictures show the car being loaded with flowers and groceries, with the back seats folded down. There are 2 rows in this car, and a 741-liter cargo space opens up that's actually 10 liters more than the 3-door variant of the much larger modern Mini Cooper. The car weighs an astonishing 665 kilograms. To put that into perspective, that's about 1 kilogram less than the Model 3 and half the weight of even the petrol-powered modern Mini Cooper. The entry-level model comes in at 28,800 yuan, currently around 4,350, and just 10% of the Model 3's market price in China. It features a 17 horsepower, 85 Newton-meter motor with a top speed of 62 miles per hour. Its 9.2 kilowatt-hour battery gives it a measly 75-mile range, which is significantly less than other class leaders like the 54 kilowatt-hour battery and 263-mile range of the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. But one report suggests that the average commute in Chinese cities is less than 6 miles and takes up to an hour, so with so much time spent stationary, this little EV may be the perfect solution for so many Chinese workers. The more expensive model at 38,800 yuan or $5,860 comes with the same powertrain, but an upgraded 13.8 kilowatt battery is giving it a range of 106 miles. Neither variant is eligible for the government's subsidy, which usually applies to EVs because the batteries don't meet the requirements of energy density. It's unlikely we'll be seeing this car stateside or on European roads anytime soon though, and that's due to the rigorous safety measures cars must go through to get on our roads. Although GM describes the steel as high strength, it doesn't feature a single airbag. However, anti-lock braking, a tire pressure, a monitoring system, and 2 times ISOFIX points for child car seats do make an appearance. Although, we're not sure if these are included in the basic price. Press photos also show rear parking sensors, air conditioning, electric windows, and a radio, but we don't know for sure if these are standard features. With a relatively soft price targeting young customers and first-time car buyers, Wuling Huangguang Mini EV soon achieved success in just a short time of launching to the market. The US-China joint venture SAIC GM is storming the Chinese market with its Mini EV, with sales on par with Tesla. The first 3 weeks after launch saw more than 15,000 units sold, with cumulative orders surpassing 50,000 by the end of August, just a few weeks later. This made the Wuling Huangguang Mini EV more popular in China than the Tesla Model 3 in terms of total units sold, and this is just a sign of things to come. GM says over 40% of the cars that will be launched in China over the next 5 years will be electrified. Right now, the Mini EV is the cheapest electric car available to purchase in China. Still, the company faces stiff competition from other Chinese companies, including BYD Auto and BAIC Blue Pug, a company that aims to bring together automotive transport and energy consumption. Sounds familiar, with SAIC already powering the production of the MG range in the UK, including 2 of the country's cheapest EVs, the Zs and the 5. Should the likes of Tesla be worried? With General Motors sharing part of the Mini EV's production, will this give them a boost towards zero-emission transport in the American mass market? The Huangguang Mini EV saw sales of $112,000 for the second half of 2020, ranking second behind Tesla's Model 3, which are made in its Shanghai factory. Earlier this month, 5 Chinese regulators summoned Tesla over quality and safety issues at its plant. China is Tesla's largest market after the United States. Remember, our markets may not demand the small sizes and ultra-cheap prices, but the technology is being put in place to upscale EVs globally. You know something, guys? Elon went over there and put the GM factory in Shanghai to target the Chinese market, but the Model 3 is still not really that cheap. It's not that affordable in terms of cars, and certainly not when you compare it to gas cars. To promote EVs, the Chinese government offers license plates for free, and they are guaranteed. In many cities, it can take months, if not years, to get a license plate for a petrol engine through various auction systems. Do give us your thoughts regarding all of this in the comments section below, and while you're at it, don't forget to hit us up with a like and subscribe to our channel so you can catch up on more awesome content such as this in the future. And with that, I'll be catching you guys later in another video. Bye now.